Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'm James.
And I'm David.
And today we're going to be judging food for Food Week.
Yeah, so as we did it this week, everybody has a specific area that they are making food for. So we have from different regions of the country along the world. So it's going to be our job today to try them, see how they taste, and judge them on how we feel they taste.
That's right. All right, let's jump right into it because I am starving. All right, and we have the first foods coming up.
Yeah.
So what do we have here?
Huevos rancheros, eggs rancher style. And that's some tortillas to go along with it.
Nice.
And the huevo rancheros was a dish that was given after chores were done in Mexico. And so after all the chores were done and everything, they ate huevos rancheros.
I'm glad I finished my chores today.
Yeah, and then this is actually my dish. This is a gyro, so sometimes people pronounce it gyro or gyro. So we have that with French fries. It's more common to the Middle Eastern food shawarma, which is sort of just like a sandwich with meat, lettuce, tomato, along with a particular sauce that they'll put inside of it. So I have chicken and beef. Normally it's done with lamb, but I figured most people probably wouldn't want lamb today, so I would stick to beef and chicken. Okay, just so you know ahead of time, I did not make this. I bought it from a local place called Kebab Express. So just ahead of time, really great so far.
2, 3. Compared to that, the flavor's a lot more flat, I think, to me.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's good, it's got the flavor, but it's really flat compared to that.
Yeah, like the meat's really good on there, but this has like definitely much more of a taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. My vote is definitely for the huevos rancheros.
Mine too.
Yeah.
So the next foods we have up are sushi and Italian. Now I'm gonna say that the sushi dish is mine and I did not prepare it. I got it from a local sushi restaurant called Koi Sushi. And from what I had earlier from the udon, it was very good, but no two sushi places are the same, so we'll see how it compares to Italian. But I also really love Italian, so this will be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In Italian, I bought some lasagna from Lestrada's, and so basically they got the name lasagna from the pot that they cook it in, and it actually was made in the Middle Ages, and yeah.
So you have the one on the right is the rainbow roll, the one on the left is the Titanic roll.
Okay.
It's a little bit, the one on the left is a little bit spicy.
I will try this one. I will take. All right. The salmon's actually pretty good. It's got a good spice to it, but it's not like too spicy.
It was very comforting. It was a lot of tomato in the first, but after that it really kind of balanced out, and it just felt very homey.
I mean, I like cheese, but I like the fact that it's like a good balance.
I'm not a huge fan of spice. Like it's really even, but I'm not a big fan of it. I do like that more. It feels more inviting than this. This feels like it'd be a food for like at a date, but that feels like if I'm at home and I want to relax, that's what I would eat.
Definitely, yeah. I definitely choose this.
Same.
Yeah.
Goes to that.
Wow.
Whoa.
I think presentation so far is amazing.
So for starters, I have a sausage roll with gravy, and I ate sausage rolls as a kid a lot. It's kind of an Americanized version of it because I can't find the ingredients over here, but it's basically a sausage wrapped in flaky pastry. Then we have roast beef, roasted potatoes, carrots. That carrot was actually grown in my garden. And then an American roll, I don't know what you all call it, biscuit. And then lastly, a comparison between English chocolate and American chocolate.
What do they
I hope
call
I don't get full just on Rebecca's.
Right.
What do they call like rolls? They call it rolls?
So we don't actually eat rolls with our dinner. We have something called a Yorkshire pudding, and so it's basically like a bread roll, but the way you cook it, you put in the flour, milk, and water, then you put in oil into the center, and as it grows, it rises but is hollow, and then you would put the potatoes and the gravy and the meat inside the hollow Yorkshire pudding. But if you don't do those right, it spills oil all over your kitchen. I wanted to avoid that for you, David. Avoid the cleanup for the team, because it can be a mess. So I just went with the Americanized. Cool.
It looks really good.
Oh, yeah, Go on.
After Rebecca's full-on essay, I have Indian food or British Indian food with some tandoori chicken, chickpeas. The green is olive sauce, which is like a spinach and potato mixture, some chicken tikka masala, and some garlic naan. And vegetable samosas, which are just vegetables fried, and some sauces of it.
Okay.
Cool.
Alrighty.
All right.
It's over. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna make a mess.
I have to try a little everything.
They're laughing off screen, off camera.
It's a butter knife, so
Yeah, these aren't perfect for cutting.
I promise you guys, it's not that chewy. It's tender. It just like melts in your mouth once you eat it.
This has some kick to it, and spice-wise, like I expect from Indian food, but it's very balanced all the way around the plate. This is something I'm not one for spice, but with how hot this is, I would definitely finish eating this. I would definitely tolerate this. This is really good.
Is it good? Is that like a good like? I definitely like this, but the British one definitely has my vote on it. I feel like the spices like on this are like super like just really good, but just as far as like a home cooked meal and the tenderness of the beef and the sausage roll, that definitely has my vote. Have you tried that yet? This is really good.
Beck, I'm coming over after this. This is delicious.
I feel like she just bribed us with candy over here.
Yeah, that too.
Like she just kind of passes along. You can tell by the look of James, like he really likes
so
it.
good.
Rebecca's.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah,
It makes me
I have
feel like
to.
I'm back in London.
Yeah.
No, I've had Cadbury before.
I've never had it. Yeah, you go with that first. So what's the difference?
It's richer.
Really?
I definitely like it a lot more. Like, for me, Hershey's chocolate always reminds me of summertime and s'mores. But my time in London, like, Cadbury was the go-to.
Oh, okay. Sounds starting like super soft. What it is about that, it has like much more of like a smoother taste.
Your right side here is like all red.
Like super red?
Yeah, like between the top of your ear and the bottom of your neck, it's like all
I'll
red.
say the name of it. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, is it ready? Film it?
I'm a little worried
Here.
David's having an allergic reaction.
I'm gonna take a picture for you.
Yeah.
Is it the heat?
No? Here, let me take a second. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water and take a second.
Hey guys, so right now I'm joined by Caleb. Unfortunately, what happened, David had a allergic reaction and he's getting hives that are breaking out. In between takes, I looked over and the right side of his neck was getting all red and it spread up from his neck up to his face. So he had a reaction to one of the foods that we had here, so he's not gonna be finishing the judging for his safety and for his health. So instead, we brought in our interim judge, Caleb.
Hi you guys.
Also known as Mr. C. Alrighty, let's move on to the next one. The next one we have Filipino and Burmese, is that right?
This tea leaf salad, it's called a petho. So it's an appetizer you usually eat before just to cleanse everything before you start eating everything. So we have tomatoes, jalapenos, lettuce, and cabbage with fried shallots, peanuts. Don't eat peanuts unless if you're allergic. Sesame, fried lentils, sunflowers, and then this is the tea leaf on top. And then you squeeze lemon around it and then mix it and then you just eat it.
Okay.
This is coconut noodle soup. I have the soup right here. So This is actually, it's either fried wontons on top. We usually add it on top just to add like a crispiness to our soup. It's either a little disc of fried lentils or fried wontons with cilantros, red onions, egg, and lemon with a little bit of chili flakes spread over on top. And then you add the coconut soup. My last dish with a little bit of side is red chicken curry with potatoes. So because Burma is around China, Thailand, and India, we have our own version of curry. Typically we use lamb and beef, but right now it's chicken because it's a lot more common. And then with the curry, you eat it with rice. The rice is a little dry just because you want to soak up the sauce of the curry together. And that's it.
Okay, cool. All right, Jasper, go ahead and explain to us what your dish is.
All right, judges, I have before you a Filipino-style spring roll known as lumpia. This is, a very delicious, crispy spring roll. This one is a pork spring roll that has garlic. You got yourself your good old cabbage, carrots, onions, and a couple different seasonings just to make it pop. In the middle here, we have a very simple dipping sauce, more on the sweeter side, but a little bit of crispy for you.
Okay.
What is this again? The mixture of the nuts and everything?
It's the unspoken nod of, this is good. Yeah. I like it. I've never had anything like this, so the flavor is very different.
Yeah, very.
Like, the best I could describe it is the aftertaste feels like what is that? I've never tasted it before, so I don't know what to call it.
I could definitely taste the coconut.
That's what it is. It's like coconut and
Yeah,
now that you mentioned it, I definitely taste the coconut, and it kind of has this like minty aftertaste.
I could slightly taste the curry.
I didn't like that last one as much.
Yeah.
Like the potato was fine, but the chicken tasted really dry.
Chicken was
Like it didn't have as much flavor as the soup or the salad. I'd say the soup and the salad of the three of your dish are amazing. So I'm gonna eat Jasper's one more time to get a bite.
I'll join you.
I'm gonna pick Jessica's dish because the flavors were so unique. It was very, very interesting.
I want to say the same. I really enjoyed the soup.
Yeah.
And I like the combination of the different like peanuts and the crunchiness in the salad.
Yeah, I didn't expect that in the salad. That was
Yeah.
very, very unique.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Jazz.
So here we are on to the next round. We have now huevos ranchescos. Rancheros.
Yes.
Almost had it. Okay. And we have lasagna, Italian lasagna. After having both and comparing the flavors to each other, I definitely, not just because you're here, but I do like this one a lot better, flavor-wise. It is strong in the salsa, but everything else is still really good compared to the lasagna.
I would have to agree. Not because it's something I made, but if I would have to choose between the two always, I would have to go with Rancheros.
Yeah. Okay. We got one more bracket on the final.
Versus Bernie's.
We got to go through all that again.
It's gonna be hard.
I do have to say that's really hard to pick. You go first this time.
Jeez.
Which one was good?
best food you've ever made?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the noodles.
The soup.
Yeah. Although I must say this, the meat and the potatoes, I could taste everything that was in there.
Yeah, I think for overall diverse taste, I'm gonna pick the British food. The Burmese food is still really good, but I'm missing some flavors, I feel like. But with the British food, I can taste everything I'm biting.
Yeah.
So based on that, I'm going to pick the British food.
Oh my god, is that a tie?
Hi.
So we came to a tie. I picked the British food, and Caleb picked
The soup,
Burmese.
the Burmese food.
So Jasper is going to be our tiebreaker by trying a bite of everything and deciding.
That's not food.
Well, okay, so
Well,
just the soup then, and that.
That's beautiful. All right.
It's challenging.
Wow.
Right? Like it's really hard to pick. It's a very unique flavor. I've never had anything like it. I didn't even know what flavor to latch it onto until Caleb said coconut.
So
But it's got that like minty aftertaste. It's hard to pick.
is it cilantro, chicken, like the noodles of wonderful texture, and then you have our beer. Oh, yeah, not. Man, you guys even get any of this footage? It's just like listening and everything like that. All right.
Let's try the potato.
The potatoes are really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Becca, we're complimenting your potato.
Ooh. No, I mean this is what it's about.
This is the strangest video I've ever been a part of filming.
Oh, so sweet and everything like that. The noodle soup dish is an amazing new texture and flavor. And then you have like this very bold, I'm a huge fan of gravy. That's a bold gravy along with like very sweet carrots. And you grew those yourself? So
One of them.
one of those carrots. So I have no idea if I got the one that you even grew. So there's, I could have gotten the store-bought love or just the homegrown. So, oh man.
And it even has a garnish.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm bringing.
I just noticed that myself. I'm sorry.
As far as narrowing it down to specific flavors, the coconut soup is, it's new and inviting. It's very light. It's very nice overall, and the gravy is hearty and flavorful, and so both of them fantastic dishes. So I'm gonna go with.
Dun dun dun. Right after the spring.
I'm gonna go with British, just out of the two options that are here.
I'm upset.
That's fair.
Thank you.
That was hard.
Like we're not making this up. It's
No, we're
a
not.
really
Like,
hard
this is really-
choice. I'm noticing that the last two we have here are homemade, which means to me that they were made with extra love and extra care. So I'm looking forward to comparing these two against each other because these two have been my favorite so far.
So it's all coming down to the huevos rancheros versus the British selection of food, roast beef, potatoes, carrots. So many amazing things on this side, so many amazing things happening on this side. It looks beautiful. It's like the sun glistening with the yolk there. Like, holy cow. I don't even know where to start, so you know what? All right, did try that last round as the tiebreaker. I want to try this huevos rancheros. We're gonna go.
Just the yolk on its own. Like that. I don't want to do that there. That was good.
Wow. Man, egg is super versatile, and so like being able to like have a new texture introduced when there's so many ways you can do an egg is awesome. So you have the flavor of the salsa coming through, and the corn tortilla absorbing all the different all the flavors as well. Bam. All right. Into.
Ooh.
Oh, come back. Oh, that's a lot of gravy, but it's good. All right. Well, I mean, you get everything in one bite over here. Let's go with everything in one bite over here.
That's fair.
Which one would you eat all of quarantine?
That's a good question.
Wow.
Woo!
The ingredients are able to stand. These ingredients in the British dish actually stand up on their own. You have the meat having its own cook time. You have the carrots being baked, and each of those things, while they're able to stand on their own, when they're working together, they also are very nice.
Ooh, Master Chef.
De los rancheros, just a wonderful amount of flavors, and I got to hear a little bit of backstory with Caleb talking about making this for his kids, and so just like there's some emotional things happening in this dish as well. Here it comes down to this though, as far as like if I was gonna pick one of these to actually eat for all of quarantine, I think I'd have to go with the roast beef and the gravy over here. Fantastic textures and flavors over here, but if I had to pick one, we're going with the British food, roast beef, carrots, baked potatoes. Amazing. Thank you very much, guys, for sticking around for the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed us all trying out these foods from all over the place. If you like these foods, go try them for yourself, and we hope that you enjoyed everything that you saw here. We hope to see you next time, all right? Take care, everybody.